Hello and welcome. If you have the time and the real desire to see the world, but you find yourself hesitating, maybe because of the sheer stress of modern travel, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to dig into not just why traveling can feel so overwhelming, especially after 60, but more importantly, we're going to give you a practical, powerful toolkit to reclaim the joy and the confidence of the journey. Let's get right into it.
The central barrier to enjoying travel after 60 is not physical capacity, but the silent, paralyzing fear of chaos and disruption. Now, this isn't just a catchy phrase. It is the hidden truth for so many of us. It's that quiet dread that kind of creeps in. The fear of a misconnection, a lost passport, or just feeling completely overwhelmed by the noise and the rush of a modern airport. That feeling is real, it's valid, and in this explainer, we are going to dismantle it piece by piece.
So, what's really going on here? If you feel like travel has gotten more taxing, I'm here to tell you, you are not imagining it. And let's be crystal clear about something. This is not a personal failing. It's not a sign that you can't handle it anymore. No way. The real culprit is an external force, something experts call cognitive overload. Just think of it like your brain's battery is being forced to work overtime just to manage all the little details of modern travel, and it leaves you feeling drained before you've even arrived.
To tackle this, we've got a really clear roadmap for our journey today. First, we'll uncover that hidden truth behind the stress and look at what's really changed. Then we're going to land on our core principle: confidence is control. From there, we'll dive right into the practical tools, get some wisdom for the long game, and then we'll finish up with a simple, gentle challenge to get you started on your next adventure.
So how do we even get here? How did travel become so demanding? Well, the main reason for this cognitive overload is that the travel environment itself, it's completely changed. It's now filled with all these new friction points that are constantly demanding our mental energy. Think about it. You're juggling apps for your boarding pass, your hotel, your rental car, and then you're trying to find the right gate in a huge, noisy terminal. Each of these little steps is a small decision, and each one is a small drain on that mental battery.
This really just captures the shift perfectly, doesn't it? In the past, travel felt more linear. You had a paper ticket, fewer security steps, and just a more predictable human pace. But today, it's a web of complexity. We're navigating these massive airports, constantly glued to our phones for everything, all while being pushed by this atmosphere that just prizes speed above all else. And that's what creates the collision. Our brain's natural, calmer rhythm is clashing with today's high-speed, high-demand world.
And that right there brings us to the heart of the problem: mental fatigue. Our mental energy is a finite resource, especially on a travel day. Every single moment you spend searching for a document or worrying about a tight layover or trying to figure out some new kiosk app, it drains that battery. So here's the key insight. Our goal isn't to get faster, it's to get smarter by strategically saving our mental energy. And we do that by getting rid of those small points of friction before they ever get a chance to wear us down. This brings us to the most empowering part of our talk today. If the problem is all this external chaos causing mental fatigue, well then the solution has to be creating internal order. The antidote to travel anxiety isn't just wishful thinking. It's not just telling yourself to relax. It's structure. It's about consciously and deliberately taking back control from a world that feels really unpredictable.
And this is our core principle. Confidence is control. Real, lasting travel confidence, it doesn't come from being able to sprint through an airport. It comes from that deep-seated knowledge that you have a predictable, simple system in place that just removes uncertainty. When you know exactly where everything is and exactly what comes next, that fear of the unknown, it just dissolves. You're replacing the chaos with your own personal, predictable order. So how do we build this structure? Well, we focus on two powerful pillars of control, which we're about to explore in detail. The first is the master document protocol. This is all about organizing your information so you never have to scramble for a confirmation code again. The second is the low-stress movement protocol, which is a conscious decision to manage your pace and your energy. Together, these are your essential tools for a smooth, calm journey. Okay, so let's move from the what and the why into the how. We're going to walk through a gentle, actionable toolkit now. And listen, these are not complicated or difficult steps. They are simple, strategic actions you can take to put this new philosophy of control into practice and build a really powerful foundation of calm for your next trip and every trip after that. First up is the master document, and we build it using what I call the triple redundancy protocol. Honestly, this is a total game changer. Step 1.
paper. Get a single physical folder and put paper copies of everything in it. Flight details, hotel reservations, insurance, contacts. Step 2, the cloud. Scan or save digital copies of those same documents to a secure online service like Google Drive or Dropbox, so they're always on your phone. And step 3, your home contact. Give a full copy of everything to a trusted person back home. Why 3 layers? Because it builds this incredible safety net. If your phone battery dies, you have the paper. If you misplace the folder, it's safe in the cloud. If both somehow fail, a calm phone call home solves it all. This one system just completely wipes out that nagging fear of losing something important.
Now, the second part of our toolkit is all about managing your physical journey. Instead of getting swept up in the frantic crowd, you can make a conscious choice to be the person walking at a calm, deliberate pace. This is the whole idea behind a low-stress movement schedule. It is an intentional decision to just reject the rush, to slow down, and to give yourself the most valuable gift in travel, the gift of time.
And here is the single most powerful rule you can adopt to make that happen. 3 hours. Make this your new, non-negotiable minimum buffer for any flight connection or major transfer. Is it more time than you might need? Yeah, maybe. But those extra minutes are an investment in your peace of mind. They are the antidote to the anxiety of a delayed flight or a long security line. This simple number transforms a huge point of stress into a moment of calm.
This all feeds into a bigger, more profound shift, adopting the slow travel mindset. It's really about letting go of the pressure to see and do everything. Instead of a frantic checklist of sights, you prioritize quality enjoyment and rest. Imagine really absorbing the art in one museum instead of rushing through 3. Or spending an afternoon at a cafe just watching the world go by, instead of racing to the next landmark. It's about savoring the experience, not just consuming it.
So as we put these practical tools into place, let's shift our perspective to the really rewarding outcomes. Because this approach isn't just about reducing stress, it's about fundamentally transforming your relationship with travel, making sure it stays a source of vitality, learning, and pure joy for years and years to come. You know, what's most important to remember from all of this is that confident travel is a learnable skill. It's a skill built on thoughtful organization, not on youth or speed. By learning to create these simple structures, like the document protocol and those generous time buffers, you're not just getting through a trip, you are mastering the art of modern travel. You are becoming the architect of your own calm experience.
And this is the transformation. When you plan proactively, travel stops feeling like a liability, a source of stress and worry, and it becomes a source of positive mental stimulation and real emotional reward. The planning process itself becomes an engaging puzzle, not a chore. And the journey becomes something you can fully immerse yourself in because you know, deep down, you've built a powerful safety net of control and calm.
We've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? We've gone from the core problem of cognitive overload to a powerful, practical solution. Now, let's bring it all together and focus on the very first step you can take on this wonderful path to confident, stress-free travel.
If there's one idea to hold on to from our entire discussion, let it be this. Overcoming the fear of travel chaos is not about being fearless. It's about being prepared. It's achieved through intentional, thoughtful control that you design for yourself.
Remember the simple, profound power of that master document protocol. Just think about that feeling of calm, knowing that no matter what happens, a dead phone, a misplaced bag, you have backup access to every single critical piece of information. That is the feeling of true control.
And remember that deep sense of calm that comes from the slow travel mindset? It's the permission you give yourself to move at your own pace, to build in those buffers of time, and to prioritize the quality of your experience. This is how you protect your most precious resources, your mental and physical energy. So, I'll leave you with a gentle challenge. Just one small, achievable action. As you plan your very next trip, look at your itinerary. Can you find just one flight connection where you can build in at least a 3-hour buffer? Commit to making that one intentional choice, and then just notice how it changes how you feel, both leading up to and during your travel day. This really is the most effective first step you can take. Because in the end, that is what this is all about. Informed preparation is the key. It's what ensures your travel adventures remain a source of vitality, joy, and unwavering confidence. It secures a wonderful experience, not by chance, but by your own thoughtful design. Thank you so much for joining me.